A firm has a market value of equity equal to $300 million and a market value of debt equal to $100 million. Total market value of the firm is $600 million. What are the capital structure weights? So there are three weights that a firm's capital structure generally has: weight of equity, weight of debt, and weight of preferred stock. Let's see what we are given. We are given market value of equity. We are given market value of debt. Looks like we are not given anything about preferred stock. Does it mean we don't have any? Actually, we do. Because if you add up equity and debt, 300 million and 100 million, you will get 400 million. So, and that doesn't match the total market value of the firm, which is 600 million. So there's another 200 out of 600 million that equity and debt do not kind of reflect. And that must be the preferred stock value. So to find the weight of equity, we divide E by V, equity value, market value, by firm's total market value. 300 million over 600 million, which gives 0.5 or a 50% weight. The weight of debt is calculated similarly, D divided by V. The market value of debt is 100 million. We divide that by the market value of the firm, 600 million, which gives 0.167 or 16.7% as the weight of debt. And the weight of preferred stock can be calculated, for example, by taking 1 and subtracting the two weights in decimals. So 1 minus 0.5 minus 0.167, which gives 0.33 or 33%. Or you could also find the weight of preferred stock the same way you found the weights of equity and debt. Because once you figure out that there is $200 million hidden in this problem in the market value of preferred stock, you can then take 200 million and divide by 600 million, the total firm value, which would also give you the same weight as a result. Let's look at another example in which you're asked to calculate the capital structure weights. A firm has 100,000 shares of stock outstanding and 300,000 corporate bonds in the hands of its investors. Stock is currently worth $150 per share and bonds are sold for $980 each. What are the capital structure weights? Okay, so there's actually no preferred stock in this problem. The problem just says shares of stock and bonds, corporate bonds. Usually when you see just stock without like a clear, name for it, common stock or preferred stock, you should always assume the common case, which is the common stock. So here, shares of stock really means shares of common stock, and there is no preferred stock in this firm. Okay, because there is no preferred stock, the formula to calculate the total market value of the firm simplifies to just the sum of two terms: E, equity market value, plus D, debt market value. Okay, how do you find the market value of equity and the market value of debt? By definition, market value of equity is the number of shares of stock times the price, the market value of its share, or nothing but today's price per share. So here the wording is stock is currently worth $150 per share. That refers to today's market value of each share. So the market value of equity equals 100,000 shares multiplied by $150 market value per share, which gives $15 million. Similarly, we can calculate the market value of debt, which is the number of bonds, 30,000, multiplied by the market value of each bond, $980. how do we know that 980 is market value rather than book value? First, book value is usually $1,000, like the face value of each bond. And second, the wording. Bonds are sold for this much each. So this refers to the price that you will be paying today, which is the market value. Okay, so 30,000 times 980 gives $29.4 million. Then we can combine the two market values for equity and debt, which will give us the total firm's market value, capital V. So 15 million plus 29.4 million gives 44.4 million. That's the total market value of the firm. And then we have everything we need to find the weights. Weight of equity and weight of debt. Weight of equity is the percentage or the proportion of the market value of equity out of the total market value of the firm. So we take 15 million and divide by 44.4 million, which gives 0.34 or 34%. And the weight of debt is calculated similarly. We take 29.4 million, the market value of debt, and divide by 44.4 million, the market value of the entire firm, which gives 0.66 or 66%. Of course, there's one more way of calculating the weight of debt once you already have the weight of equity. You can just take 1 and subtract the weight of equity in decimals, 0.34, which gives 0.66 or a 66% weight of debt.